Happy Tuesday morning to you. We're at day 40, day 50, I don't even know anymore. I've lost track of this quarantine. And life goes on, but it goes on very differently. And I really hope that you're finding blessing in being alone with your family. And I hope you've found opportunities for growth. That's certainly what I've been encouraging you. To do, and I'm happy for you if that's the case for you. But I have to tell you, for me, this time has been very disruptive because I'm a creature of habit, a routine, and when you take me out of my routine, things fall apart. So I have to be very careful to maintain good habits and to not fall into bad habits. Let me give you one example. One example is that every single morning at the beginning of the year, I decided I was going to be in the Word. I use a Bible reading schedule called McCheyne, Robert Murray McCheyne's Bible reading schedule. And I was going to do that every single day. And that happened for, every single day until this happened. And I started putting my time elsewhere to do what we do differently, and learning technologies and all of that. And I don't regret any of that. It's just that it's very disruptive and I need to get back to that. That's the bad news. The good news is that every sunrise is a new opportunity to start again. It's a second chance. And so this morning I just decided, you know what? I'm going to get back on the horse. I'm gonna be in the Word. I'm gonna start that Bible reading schedule again. In the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, the prophet Jeremiah, who, by the way, was named the weeping prophet because he had a miserable life. Talk about disruptive. He just had a very, very hard life in ministry. And so he wrote the book of Jeremiah as well as the book of Lamentations. And it just describes misery, basically. But here and there, he makes it clear that there is hope. And one of those opportunities is in chapter 3, verses 22 and 23, where Jeremiah says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." And so every single morning we have an opportunity to do something better. Something we failed at, we can begin to succeed again. Maybe it's loving your neighbor, maybe it's overcoming sin, maybe it's serving better, maybe it's being in the Word more regularly. But every morning is that opportunity. Our God is a God of second chances. Charles Finney was a revivalist of the late 19th century, and speaking about revival, he said this. He said, "Revival is nothing other than a new beginning of obedience toward God." I have a theory, and I'm going to leave you with this. It's not in the Bible, I can't find it, but I think it's biblical. You decide. My theory is that God created us in this world and structured time for us according to days rather than years. He created us for days rather than years so that we would have more second chances. And so every sunrise, look at it, and if there's some area of your life where you need to do better, you need to succeed, and you fail, just wake up, greet the Lord, and ask Him to help you because His mercies are new every morning. Now, a couple of things before I leave you this morning. Number one, my wife and Sunday school teacher, Suzanne, is going to be back in Sunday school for you on Thursday morning for your kids. So get your kids, you show them the video because she has a really neat lesson to teach with a woman named Greta. That's all I'll say. So she's going to be teaching on Thursday morning, a little something for the kids. And then the other thing is there is an RSVP on this note for a prayer time, which we'll have tomorrow. So you don't have to sign up, but I'd love to know who's going to be coming. We're just going to pray. I'll share a scripture, and then we're just going to pray about our families and whatever it is you have to share, and we'll pray together. So prayer is one of those things we don't want to let fall away during this disruptive time. So have a great Tuesday. Love you all. God bless.